All right, hello everyone. This is AB Calc 3.11, day number 2. Wanted to do number 2 on this example, seeing that it's slightly different than anything you've seen thus far. So let's read the question and analyze what's going on. Two small planes approach an airport, one flying due west at 120 miles an hour. Here's that one. And the other flying due north at 150 miles an hour. Assuming they fly at the same constant elevation, how fast is the distance between them? Changing when the westbound plane is 180 miles from the airport and the northbound plane is 225 miles from the airport. So we want to find dz dt. Okay, we are given dx dt. dx dt is 120 miles per hour, and dy dt is 150 miles per hour. Now, when the first plane, let's see here, is 180 miles from the airport. Here's the airport. Here's the first plane. And the second plane is 225 miles from the airport. Here's the second plane. All right, we want to know, because we need to know, how far apart the two planes are. Therefore, we could use Pythagorean theorem, and what we come out with is, and I would leave it just like this, the square root of 83,025. Okay, so now we're going to have enough information. So I'm going to say x is 180 and y is 225 and z is square root of 83,025. Now, I don't really care about what time that happens at, and you'll see why in just a minute here. Okay, so how do I relate x, y, and z? Well, I use the Pythagorean theorem. So x squared plus y squared is equal to z squared. And when I differentiate with respect to time, I will get, of course, I've got 3 variables here and a 4th variable introduced. So I'll have 2x times dx dt plus 2y times dy dt is equal to 2z times dz dt. I always cross my z's so I don't make a mistake and think it's a 2. All right, so that means I've got 2 times x, which is 180, times dx dt, which is 120, plus 2 times y, which is 225, times dy dt, 150, is equal to 2 times, now you see why it was important I found z, because otherwise I'd have 2 variables. All right, and that would be square root of that stuff. I'm not going to try to write that and squeeze it in. Okay, times dz dt. When you do this and you take everything over here and you divide it by 2 times the square root of 83,025, that gives us dz dt. And dz dt comes out to equal negative 192 miles per hour. Okay, so that is the change in the distance between the two planes at the time when x equals 180, y equals 225. All right, guys, hope that helps. Again, just try to relate the variables that are involved in your story problem. And then, of course, implicit differentiation, that's a big one. All right, we'll see you in chapter 4.